jets coming, cause we coming for the jet. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Tennessee Titans. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jackson on first down. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Check 24, check 24.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Watch the run, watch the run. That's baby zone. Kill. Turn up. Kill.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Secure. Let's go.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. It's caught by Mark Ingram. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
Here we go. Come to Andy. Mike Andy walk. Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Jump.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal.
16.
This time Jackson will throw it. They go screen. This is Ingram. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is third and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson taking it in. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
And a very good return, but a penalty marker is down. I'm not sure what this is going to be. Excellent field position after the face mask penalty. 1st and 10 out near midfield. They'll run with Henry. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Henry. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And this one complete to Smith. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Hey, Delta.
To throw is Tannehill. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the double.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
I'm going to run you over. 5. 6-6. Pull it high. 57 to Mike. Here we go. Hey. Now.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. It's caught by Davis. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Ravens' 25-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Check 13. Check 13. Check Shift. Go. 5.
Running left, it's Henry. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Set. 8. Read. Oh, you got deep? Go.
Tannehill on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
Watch that in. Tight end's right. 3 there. Check 91. 91 is the Mike. Mike 91. Focus, defense, focus. 91 is the Mike. All day.
Jackson now. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it 2nd down and 11. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Jackson. And the pressure gets to him again. Harold Landry, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And an alley to run. And he'll get this awfully close to a first down. Boy, that's going to be a razor-thin measurement, but I don't think he got there. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. The tight And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2. Remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Hey, foxtrot. Watch twist.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
60-yard. Hey! Ready?
On second down, here's Henry. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, third and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on third and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
Here we go. Man. 60 Pittsburgh. Check. Hey, wahoo. Yes.
Tannehill on third down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack. And, Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call because that third and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either way.
Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Second and 12 at the 36-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Jackson from the shotgun. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Watch the safety creep. 49, check 41.
Throwing is Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 44-yard line.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. Third down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
Here we go. Set. Hey.
On first down, it's Ingram. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Let's go. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
And he's got room. 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it, because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get-off on the snap, jump too quickly.
So after the penalty, now they need just a yard on 2nd down. After the penalty, it's Ingram. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. They come out here in the eye.
Check, check.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. They'll run here with Ingram. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. They run, it's Mark Ingram. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as the Ravens push further out in front. No success on first down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. This pass into the arms of Snead.
Complete to Willie Snead. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that right there is something we've seen, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw, Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on third. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And this is caught by Evans. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So on fourth down, the Titans will turn it over to their punter since 2009, and that's Brett Kern. Back deep is DeAnthony Thomas. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
91 is the Mike. Mike 91.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. This will be caught by Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So we reach halftime here in our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is taken at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Let's go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Mike, snap.
Tannehill. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Tyus Bowser, his 2nd sack of the night.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Now it's Ingram. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Give me some. Here we go. Jim. 22, check, Bama. 22, check, Bama. Check 3. Check 2. Fresno.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. It's complete to Snead. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. Nothing flashy there, the slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play, and you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch, and then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
Six-man.
A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. The veteran Jason McCourty up to make the tackle. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Check. 3 down. Watch out. Kill. Go.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Jackson, he's going to find his tight end Boyle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards the pickup there, good for a Raven first.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Coming to you, coming to you. Check the hot read.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
Let's go, let's go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Check your backer, check your backer. Squeeze. Watch the twins. Go, go. Check 91. Zip it. It's the Mike. Mike 91. Switch up, switch up.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. That's going to be caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Hey, keep it up, keep it up.
Room here to run. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. As the Ravens push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Set. 60 outlaw. X3. 218. Chopper. You ain't got nothing. Smooth. Go. Ready.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And that's caught by Smith. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. Here's Tannehill. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
We got 3. We got 3.
Two-jet bomber. Two-jet bomber.
1st and 10.
Get it.
A first down carry for Henry. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Go. Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
On 2nd down and 4. Tannehill. He's got Smith here. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
A gain of 36 yards. That's another Titans first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Back now in Nashville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Tannehill completes it to Davis. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smacked dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Undercross.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
True draw quarters.
Here we go on 4th. Tannehill hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They built up that lead at intermission, and they're just continuing to pour it on right now, aren't they?
Locked into a really good groove right now. I don't know if it's just the play calling. I know the execution is really, really sharp right now, and all the playmakers are doing exactly what you expect. They're making plays, and right now, defense has no answer and no chance of catching up.
Yeah, they're just looking to turn anywhere for a stop defensively. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Jackson. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Let's get there.
From the gun, Jackson steps away to his left, and he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall, and they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
This is taken at the 23. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10.
Let's go. 30 base.
Target.
Hey, orbit. 5.
Tannehill on 1st down. Under pressure, they got him again. Tyus Bowser bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Tannehill now throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Close enough. Motion, motion.
91 is the mic. Watch the curl. Watch it. Check 91. 91.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Pick the edge, pick the edge. Come, come. Watch twist. Watch twist.
Go. Motion, motion. Hey, check motion, man. Put your hands on him.
Now on second and 16. Jackson, he's going deep for Brown. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
He was covered by Kevin Byard.
The Ravens on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is third and 16.
Check safety, check safety. Showing it, showing it. No, take it. 29 is the mic. Mic 29. Check pass, check pass. 29 is the mic.
Jackson now. From the gun, he'll throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Jason McCourty, a safety blitz and a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
That's taken on the 25. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Let's go, D.
Ready?
On second down now, it's Henry. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1. The Titans on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Leo!
Hey, turn it out.
Five. Get it.
They snap it to Tannehill. That's to his running back, complete. And he's brought down, but following a pretty juke move that gives him the first down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. As this one moves towards its conclusion, another incomplete pass there. Thoughts on the secondary? I mean, seem to be pretty effective in this one.
Yeah, I thought that they've been absolutely outstanding. I mean, their job is to prevent touchdowns, and not a single touchdown's going on the board against them. Of course, they want to make it a total shutout, but hey, if you don't give up touchdowns, you got a heck of a chance to win.
So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right? Already had what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
Here's Tannehill. He gives it to Humphries. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays and under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Tyus Bowser make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Second down and goal. Tannehill. He completes it to Evans. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? A.J. Brown there to make the grab. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. And this is up and good. That'll make it a score now of 24-10.
Makes the score Ravens 24, Titans 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Move. Alert, alert. 3 down. Check 91. 91 is the Mike. Mike 91. Double dog. Switch it. Come on.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Jackson from the shotgun. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. A big one there for the Ravens and goes for 18. Jackson now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on 1st down. They run from the pistol with Ingram. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you. So for Ball.